Hi guys, I'm Carly, and today I'm going to show you how to take a printer's tray and turn it into a great nightstand. This could be done with anything that has an open face top. I'm using a printer's tray, but you could use cabinets that have a recessed area to display things, and really anything else that appeals to you at an antique store or a thrift store. My idea for this project started when I found this great antique printer's tray at a local antique shop. There's actually a set of them, so I'm going to be able to make 2 tables with this project. This printer's tray is a wonderful way to display things because it has these compartments that were originally intended for the different letters, and now I'm going to use them to display some family memorabilia. To start, I went to my local hardware store and picked up these mounts for table legs that were going to adhere to the bottom of this printer's tray. And then, once these are mounted, we can go ahead and get these pre-made legs at any Home Depot, Lowe's. I went ahead and stained them to match the printer's tray itself. And there's a screw at the top that will easily screw into these once we mount it. I've already gone ahead and mounted 3 of my leg brackets. I'm going to go ahead and do the 4th. This bracket gets added with the bump out part facing up so that you have room to screw the leg down in. That's really important when you mount these. I pre-drilled my holes, so I'm just going to go ahead and screw in my bracket. I'm only going to be using 3 screws on this one because the center part of this printer's tray is actually recessed quite a bit. So I'm doing it on the 3 corner pieces that are a little bit farther off the base. Alright, now that our brackets are mounted, we can go ahead and take our pre-stained legs and just screw them right into the bottom of the bracket. The screw that's on the top of the leg, it actually comes that way. You don't have to do anything with the leg itself. And normally when you're shopping at one of those home department stores, you can get the brackets in a bin right above the actual legs themselves. And now we're ready to flip our table over and start filling it with some family mementos. We're almost done with our project, but now is the fun part. I get to fill up this tray with all kinds of family mementos and things that are indicative of where I live, and I'm going to do that. I have my father's college class ring. I have a couple pocket watches that are passed down in my family. And I just take a minute to kind of arrange them in a pleasing way. I have an old lighter that was my grandfather's and which also has my father's initials on it. My dad's a golfer, so I have some divot markers and some different different gold trinkets here and there. Some pins, and then I live by the beach, so I like to put in some seashells. They kind of tie back into the rest of my decor. And you can really put anything that you want in something like this, anything that means something to your family. I'm going to go ahead and fill up the rest of this, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright, now I have everything filled. I have a couple little empty nooks for things in the future, but for the most part I'm done. The next part is to put a tabletop on this so that I can use it as a nightstand. I'm going to use it as a nightstand because I chose the legs that I did, but no matter if you wanted to use it for something else, you could. You could get shorter legs and use it as a coffee table. You could get taller legs and use it as a vanity or a sofa table. The choice is really yours. But whatever piece you're using as your foundation piece, printer's tray or cabinet or whatever else you want to use, go ahead and take the measurements of it and then go to your local glass shop and have them cut a piece of glass for you. If you're going to use it as a table, it's important to get a nice thick glass. I chose 1/4 inch glass because that way it can support the weight of a lamp or anything else that you put on top. The glass shop went ahead and cut it for me, and I'm just going to add the glass to the top of my piece. And now I have one more of these to make, and then I'm going to have a great set of nightstands. Alright, I've gone ahead and placed my nightstand next to my bed. I'm a big reader, so I went ahead and placed a basket underneath with some of the books that I have on deck for my next reading. And I've placed a lamp above and a couple books, a picture frame, and I am really pleased with the finished result. This whole project probably cost me less than $30 a table.